During this tutorial video, I wanted to show you a few more tricks and tips for your SpeedDocks. First, I wanted to show you that you can add items to your dock in a variety of different ways. It can be as simple as dragging items onto your dock to save it there. For example, we have my hard drive over here. I'm going to simply drag that down here to my dock and dock it just like that. And not only can we do applications and hard drives, we can also dock folders and even files that we are continually working on and want quick access to, just like that. And going back to our folder, once we have our folder inside of our dock, we can actually right-click on this folder and then go to folder contents to see everything inside of this folder and quickly access any of the files inside of that folder as well. Speaking of folders, did you know that we have docks created specifically for your folders to show the contents of that folder? To create one of those docks, we're going to make sure that we have our SpeedDock selected, and at the very top left, we are going to click on Docks and add a new folder dock. Once we do that, we are going to navigate to the folder that we would like to create a dock for. So I'm going to choose my editing folder and then click on Open. When I do that, it's going to create a dock for me with the content of that folder, and any content that I add to that folder will be automatically added to the dock just like so. So now what I like to do is I like to create a hotkey for this dock, and that way anytime I want to browse my editing files, I can just hit my hotkey instead of navigating to my folder, especially if I have that folder buried somewhere deep inside of my hard drive. And lastly, I want to show you our menu docks. To get started, we're going to make sure that we have our SpeedDock selected once again, and at the top left hand corner, we're going to click on SpeedDock and then Preferences. Once we are inside of our preferences, inside of our general tab, you'll notice that we have an option that says Show Docks in the menu bar, and I'm going to turn that on. And when I turn that on, you're going to notice that we have a new icon inside of our menu bar, and when I click on that, that's going to show us the docks that we have created. So we have our utilities folder with our different apps, folders, and files, and then we have the folder dock that we created for our editing folder. And lastly, we can even keybind our menu dock by going into our preferences, hotkeys, and assigning our hotkey here inside of our open menu bar dock. That way, by using just our keyboard, we can navigate to any dock, folder, file, and application and open it. For example, I hit my hotkey, it opens my dock, and then I use my keyboard to navigate to whatever it is that I would like to open, just like that. And those are just a few tips and tricks on how to get the most out of SpeedDock.